What's up, homesters? It's your boy Dingo Deep back at it again with another video. Oh god, that was so bad. Yeah, so today we're gonna be talking about Star Wars: The Jedi Fallen Order 66 Execute. This video is gonna be a bit differently formatted from other ones. I'm not gonna talk about I'm not gonna split up the story, the gameplay into different sections. I might be doing that for the rest of my videos, but I'm not really sure yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run through the story and talk about gameplay as well. Yeah, you'll kind of get what I mean when I'm actually doing it, but yeah, cool. Spoilers, by the way. Okay, so we start off with Cal Kestis and Baraka. Did I say Baraka? Sorry about that. Baraka, where he's listening to epic EDM with his boy Prof, Sid the Sloth Prof, Sid the Prof. Yeah, so, his boss asks him and Prof to do something. It's pretty risky. They do it, and then Prof falls into this something. He gets pinned down by a large metal pillar. Cal helps him out. Turns out they got tracked by the Empire, and now the second sister and the ninth sister are after them. Cue epic train sequence. Yeah, so, someone rescues Cal, and Prof dies. Rest in peace. I will remember you. Yeah, so Cal goes to Bogano. Cal on Bogano learns that, he needs to follow the path of the Zepho by Eno Cordova, which is a pretty dumb name, by the way. Who names their kid Eno, am I right? Yeah, so Cal's like, hey, Sierra and other sloth guy, we need to go to Zepho. And Sierra's like, oh, silly Cordova, he's actually my master. Plot twist, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah, so they go to, Zepho. Zepho. Yeah. Okay, so on Zepho, Cal ventures off. He fights a few scout troopers, some stormtroopers, you know, the Jedi shuffle. Yeah, he goes to this tomb where he gets rammed by gazelles and blown up by exploding pineapples. He goes to the tomb of Ilram, where, wow, he can force push. Okay, let's take a second to talk about the force push. Force push is pretty solid. It's definitely better than Luke's force push in Battlefront 2. God. Yeah, no, so what you can do with the force push, which I think is pretty cool, is that you can, charge it up. You hold RT or R2, depending on what station you play, and it, pushes the enemies further when you, charge it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you leave the tomb of Ilram, you go back, and then you go to Kashyyyk for the droid attack on the Wookiees. Okay, cool. Cal goes to Kashyyyk. He swims in some water with the BD-1. I forgot to mention BD-1. I'm so dumb. Okay, so BD-1 is basically this overpowered droid who carries Cal to victory, but we'll talk more about him later. Yeah, so they go to Kashyyyk. They meet Saw Gerrera, who's the old guy who died in Rogue One. That's descriptive. Yeah, so he's like, hey, thanks for helping me out, Cal, and then you get overcharged, which is basically BD-1 controlling ziplines and stuff like that. So, yeah, they leave, they go rescue the Wookiees, and it's pretty uneventful. They fight some stormtroopers, they fight a purge trooper. We'll get to those purge troopers later, those damned purge troopers. Frick! Purge troopers. Yeah, so basically Cal frees the Wookiees. Boom. Okay, so then you go to Zepho, where you go to yet another tomb, and you chill there for a bit, and then you go down the elevator, BD-1 does some coolio, zipline stuff, and then the second sister comes back out of, absolutely nowhere. She's like, Cal Kestis, how predictable. And then you guys fight, in anime battle. I'll show you a clip right now. Yeah, then you leave, and then you get captured by bounty hunters. I'm not even joking, by the way. That just happens right after. You just get captured by bounty hunters. They take your lightsaber and Bede Uno, And then, yeah, you do the boss fight epic. And then it's like, actually, this is all Grease's fault, lol. And Cal's mad because, Sierra never told Cal that second sister is actually her Padawan. And then Grease is like, I'm sorry, Cal, that this is actually my fault. I didn't mean to gamble that much. And Cal's like, it's okay, guys, because you're my friends. What the hell? This is so... Cal's such a good person. Why is he forgiving them? I wouldn't. Anyways, that's really all I have to say for Zepho. Then they go back to Kashyyyk. And, what they do in Kashyyyk, basically all that really happens is, Cal does some more Coolio stuff. He gets Jedi Flip, which is an awful name. They should have just called it, well, not the Jedi Flip. Yeah, so then he tracks down a large bird, and the large bird flies him to a boss fight with the Ninth Sister. But before that, you fight a Purge Trooper, and the Purge Trooper, even more anime battle ensues. お前はもう死んでいる。何? And then we were getting back to the Ninth Sister boss fight. My lord, I have some bad memories with the Ninth Sister. What an awful character. I haven't hated a character since Oliver Trask. She's like, I'm gonna kill you, Cal. I'm gonna rip your freaking limbs off your body. And I'm like, please stop. Like, honestly, I thought that she would just kill Cal by, like, sitting on him. I honestly had a nightmare about that a few nights back. Ninth Sister just sitting on me, and me just losing oxygen. That's how freaking fat she is. I am not joking. She wasn't so hard to beat. I mean, she has this move where she turns into a Honda Civic and rams you across the head. But that wasn't so bad. I mean, you just had to Jedi flip your way out of that. And then she had this move where she calls the literal Dust Bowl. And, yeah, you just Jedi flip over that again. And then you just beat her. And then, yeah. Okay, so after you go to Kashyyyk, you head to Dathomir, where you actually don't do that much. Just kidding, yeah, you do. I have a bad habit of saying that you don't do much in my reviews, but then, like, listing 40 things. Anyway, so, Dathomir, you arrive there, you realize that, unlike most planets, every animal wants to murder you, and that's not very appealing. I mean, it's challenging, yeah, but, you know what is cool? Pretty early into Dathomir, you get the double-bladed lightsaber. Also, you fight Dathomir and Zabrax. If you don't know and you're not a huge Star Wars shill nerd like I am, that's the same species as Darth Maul, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so what the hell was that? Okay, so then you get basically like thrown into these caves, and you go into this rather large cave. You're like, hey, I bet not much is gonna happen over here. And then boom, a giant freaking bat just like gets you, and you're like, oh hey buddy, and then it wants to kill you. Like literally every Dathomirian animal. I don't even know why I didn't expect this. Like, this obviously wants to kill you, and it's obviously a boss battle. And yeah, the bat wasn't too bad. You like fly through it, and then you go places, and then Cal has random PTSD flashback of Order 66 out of like absolutely nowhere. You know, you're just training, you're doing some stuff, Clone Boy messing around with you, and then boom, Palpatine just like, execute Order 66, and then boom, Jarataball's like, oh, I sense a bad thing in the Force, Cal, you must go. And Cal goes, he loses his lightsaber, Jaro's like, Cal, take my lightsaber, and then boom, you realize that this actually isn't Cal's lightsaber that you've been using, it's actually Jarataball's. And, yeah, Cal, he crushes his lightsaber because he's a moron. Yeah, he does that. You leave Dathomir, and you go to Ilum. So, you're at Ilum. Things have happened. You're trying to construct a new lightsaber. It's a rather easy planet. You just go there, you do some stuff. It's a snowy planet. It actually looks really good compared to all of the other planets. I'm not saying that they don't look great. They do. But Ilum's just my favorite. Don't tell the other ones. So, yeah. You go to Ilum. You construct a new lightsaber. You get to pick any color. Pick a color. Yay, I want the purple one. What the hell? So, yeah, you do that. You leave Ilum. Not much happened. Oh, wait, but things do happen. You get the split saber. Yippee! That's pretty cool. Thank God this video is 10 minutes now. I was worried that I wouldn't get monetization. Okay. Yeah, so you leave Ilum, and you go back to Dathomir. Okay, so on Dathomir again, you have a little mini boss fight with Jared's. It's not really a boss fight. It's just like you fight him, and then you have a real boss fight with Terran Malicos. Oh shit! I forgot to mention Marin. We'll get to her later. You fight Malicos, and Marin shows up, and Marin's a Night Sister, which like all of them were destroyed except for her. By the way, 10 out of 10 wife materials. Just thought I'd bring that up right now. Yeah, Marin helps you out. She realizes that Cal's good, and they leave to go to Bogano again. Everyone's favorite planet, where I bring up the holocron that I haven't mentioned because I'm dumb. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, you go to Bogano, you get the holocron, which is a way to track down Force-sensitive children so that the Empire doesn't get them, and that, yeah, you could rebuild the Jedi Order and maybe have a chance of stopping the Empire, which I'm dumb and I forgot to mention because that's what basically the entire story is about. Yeah, so you see a vision that you will train these kids. The Empire will track them down. They will get tortured as well as you. Man, it's pretty dark. Like, I wasn't expecting this for a Star Wars game. This is the kind of stuff that you'd see in, like, The Force Unleashed, too. Not in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Second Sister comes out of absolutely nowhere because that's her specialty. And, yeah. Yeah. You boss fight. You take her lightsaber. Why do I keep smacking my lips? Yeah, you take her lightsaber, you get visions of how she was tortured, how she became an Inquisitor, and how Sierra used the dark side in rage. Let's just take a moment. This is a really touching moment. I know you're not going to hear that from me, like, ever, but I really like this moment, and I think it was good. I think it was Kino. Then you go to the final planet, which, for God's sake, what's it called? I don't even care anymore. Yeah, you go to the final planet and you do stuff. Boom, you're at the final planet. You're at this, like, fortress of the Inquisitors. You go there, you fight some security droids. You fight my favorite Perch troopers. Scout troopers, stormtroopers, you name them, they're there. They are there, is what I meant. So, you do that. You go to this room where Trilla boss fights you, and let's just take a second to talk about this boss fight because I don't like it. Beat the perp droid. You beat Trilla, her last, and then Vader shows up out of literally nowhere. He's like, he kills Trilla right on the spot. He, like, flicks Sierra out into the endless void. Literally not even a boss fight. He just runs after you. It's literally a chase scene. That's how intimidating this man is. Yeah, so you let that happen, and then yeah, you let that happen. Game's over. You finish the game. Cal gets stabbed. Marin saves him because waifu. You finish the game.